Thanks for watching Mid-Morning this Wednesday. Playing outside, we know, can give kids a boost physically and mentally, but when the temperatures are in the 90s, it can be a health risk.
So with a few hot days already under our belts, the summer likely to have more to come. Important to know the risks that come along with extreme heat. Here with advice to keep kids safe in the heat in general, Dr. Gigi Chawla, the Chief of General Pediatrics at Children's Minnesota. Great to see you as always.
Well, thanks for having me back.
I'm curious, can you walk through some of the heat symptoms that you need to be looking out for in kids? Is it irritability? Are there other things you need to be looking for? What is it?
Yeah, I think it progresses, right? And the severity of heat-related illness. So usually it starts with dehydration, moves on to exhaustion, then you start to see the late signs of exhaustion where you get cramps and things like that before you get to real heat stroke, which is, a life-altering situation. And so if you think about the progression of what symptoms you might experience with dehydration, first you just get really thirsty, right?
Yeah.
And then as that progresses to something more like heat exhaustion, you get fatigued. You start to get a little bit nauseated and feel sick, like you're not performing as well, you've got to lie down. And then as that progresses, you get the cramps, and then finally with heat stroke, you get to temperature dysregulation, confusion, and all of those types of symptoms.
Can you really do your best to prevent this by going in the air conditioning and drinking water?
Yes, absolutely, you can. So the first things, if you're going to be outside and at a time where it is both hot and humid, right, is you should first be hydrated before you even go, right?
To begin with, sure.
Yeah, and then after that, making sure you have all access to water. Water is predominantly the thing that is going to help you recover and stay hydrated, even more so than the electrolyte drinks, right? But using water to stay hydrated and water to cool you down, whether it's little swimming pools or access to a pool in general, like a beach, or even some of those misters can be really helpful.
Let me ask you this, is it an idea to think of water like sunscreen? For example, you put sunscreen on 15 minutes before you go outside. Should you be drinking water before you even go outside to begin with? That's a good idea?
Yes, you absolutely should. You want to be outside, you want to be hydrated before you even go.
Final follow-up for you too. You talked about the time you go outside. How long can it take for you to get to heat exhaustion? How long does that take? Was it 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes? What is it?
Yeah, well, everybody's different, right? And there are lots of things, health conditions, medications, age, how much you're exerting yourself, what the heat index actually is that can lead to those factors. And so you just really have to be really watchful, because you could be taking your 2 children out and they could respond very differently.
Totally, and one can tell you that they're thirsty and hot, and the other one can say, I don't want to stop what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Plan accordingly.
All right.
Well, Dr. Gigi, we appreciate you. Thank you.